So, I'm starting this list off with number 5, Second Life Ranker. The main character that goes by Cha Jung-woo is grieving over his brother that mysteriously disappeared 5 years ago. His brother's pocket watch and pictures are the only thing he has to remember him by. While examining the pocket watch, the main character finds a diary that goes over the stories of his brother's secret journey. On his journey, he wanted to find a rare elixir that could cure their mother's disease. Cha Jung-woo finishes the diary, gets some equipment, and travels to the Tower of the Sun God in order to avenge his brother. Now, this manhwa is promising, but it's crazy how much it steals from Solo Leveling. In Solo Leveling, the main character Sun Jin-woo's mother is sick, and he finds an elixir to help her out, just like Jung-woo's character in Second Ranker. Another thing they have in common is the fact that both manhwa have either guilds or clans people can join, and it's something similar like a party system in video games. Number 4 on the list is Blade of Evolution. The hero of Blade of Evolution is a complete loser who gets laughed at by everyone, but a few people want to give him a chance. He is only a low level healer, but unbeknownst to him, his life would change after a certain dungeon raid. In a mission with his new companions, his teammates get slaughtered trying to defeat the secret boss, and the main character does his best to fight against the demon. He gets killed, and suddenly he ends up in a hospital even though his last memory was of him dying. From this point on, he gets stronger and builds up his confidence in battle. My question is, why do manhwa start off like this? Solo Leveling starts off the same way, the main character being an absolute loner who gets killed by some overpowered boss. Another thing is that they're both anomalies, or people who are changing and evolving in a certain kind of way. Somehow, they survive against a powerful foe and they gain incredible abilities from it. Next up is number 3, the player who can never level up. In this manhwa, portals have opened up in the human world and the regular people started to develop superpowers. From these events happening, the heroes are called players, and they actually get money from fighting off monsters. But this has been a difficult task for the main hero to do. Ji-gyu Kim is a main character that has a reputation of not being able to level up at all. All this changes when he gains the ability to fight with Lo, a weapon that he gained from almost getting killed by a high level boss. In both manhwa, the main character is either almost killed or killed and waking up in a hospital bed, and people start some good or bad rumors about their skills. Number 2 is the manhwa called Overgeared. In the manhwa Overgeared, Shin Young-woo is a very unlucky person in his world. He spends a lot of money on a VR game, which is funded by his construction job. Only thing is that he has an insane amount of debt from his video game addiction. Unfortunately, he's not even that good at the game, and he even lost his rank because he opened up a mystical book that took away all of his stats. The catch is that this tome would give him the opportunity to use items that were meant for higher level players in the VR game he played. So, just observing the art, it's almost as if the Solo Leveling artist did their artwork on this manhwa. Like, it looks great and has a very similar style, I must say. Also, their haircut isn't exactly like Sun Jin-woo's, but it's pretty close. And just like Solo, there's some form of group that monitors the main character in the shadows. Man, I'm just seeing that it should be illegal to make some of these manhwas. Like, they constantly rip off Solo Leveling, but hey, if it works, then why try to be original? And the last manhwa I'll cover is SSS Class Suicide Hunter. In this manhwa, the character Kim Gong-ja has a grudge against successful people, but suddenly he somehow gains the ability to get powerful skills, but he has to die in order to gain them. This skill is overpowered since he can gain the abilities of high-ranking hunters and can even travel back in time upon death. I hear lots of good things about this manhwa, but it's still somewhat similar to Solo Leveling. I mean, the protagonist gains a very special ability when he's about to die, and he's another pathetic loser who isn't liked very much. Plus, he's transported back to his home after he gets killed in the game, just like the main character in Solo Leveling. Although this is another copy of Solo, I plan to read more since this is a manhwa that gets high praise from other readers. So, which manhwa are you reading? And are there any other ones that copy Solo Leveling? Let's talk about it in the comments. This is June, signing out, and peace.